Hello viewers, Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker's marriage has always been in the public eye, but recently their family found itself caught in unexpected drama that went far beyond their usual disagreements. Married for over 9 years, the couple has blended their family with 4 children: Riley, Kandi's daughter from a past relationship, Kayla, Todd's daughter from his previous life, and their 2 young kids together, Ace and Blaze. On the outside, things seemed picture perfect, but tensions began to rise when Kandi confronted Todd about his frequent late nights out. She didn't like that he was always the last one at the club while she stayed home, worrying. For her, it wasn't just about him going out, it was about the message it sent to their kids. Todd defended himself by saying the nights were for business or networking, but Kandi couldn't shake her unease. Then things took a dramatic turn when Riley made a confession in an interview that shocked everyone. She admitted she had been sneaking money from her mother, thousands of dollars, to fund her own partying lifestyle. The revelation devastated Kandi, who felt blindsided by her daughter's actions. The betrayal cut deep, especially because Kandi had worked so hard to provide Riley with a stable and secure life. When the truth came out, Kandi turned her frustration toward Todd, believing that his late-night behavior had set a bad example that Riley was beginning to follow. She argued that his influence was encouraging reckless choices and feared that her daughter's future was slipping into dangerous territory. If the situation wasn't already tense enough, social media made things worse. Fans immediately began debating who was at fault. Some supported Kandi, saying her concern for Riley was justified, while others defended Todd and insisted that outsiders shouldn't judge how a couple manages their private matters. The back and forth online only amplified the stress inside their household, with both Kandi and Todd feeling cornered by the public's opinions. The conflict between them deepened when Kandi brought up the idea of a phone tracker app to ease her anxieties about Todd's late nights. To her, it was a way to build trust and transparency, but Todd took it as an insult, arguing that it showed a lack of faith in him. Fans quickly picked sides once again, with some insisting Kandi had a right to feel secure, while others said she was being too controlling. What started as a simple issue of staying out late had snowballed into bigger questions about trust, communication, and responsibility in their marriage. Meanwhile, Riley found herself in the middle of the storm. Her confession had already sparked controversy, but now she was facing the fallout at home and online. Kandi was heartbroken, feeling like she no longer recognized her daughter, while Todd struggled to accept the possibility that his actions had indirectly influenced her behavior. For Riley, it wasn't just about parties, it was about testing limits and independence in ways that spiraled out of control. As weeks passed, the pressure on the family grew heavier. Kandi couldn't ignore the sense that her hard work to build a strong family was unraveling. Todd felt attacked and misunderstood. And Riley's rebellion continued to stir emotions that neither parent was prepared to handle. Fans speculated endlessly, was Todd's behavior really to blame, or was Riley making her own choices regardless of what her stepfather did? Was Kandi too focused on control, or was she simply trying to protect her daughter? With emotions raw and opinions divided, the Burruss-Tucker family faced a crossroads. Trust had been shaken, and their relationships were strained, but one thing was clear: the issues ran deeper than late-night outings and stolen money. They were now confronting questions about influence, independence, and what it meant to hold a family together under the weight of fame and public scrutiny.